We have the J16 girls quadruple sculls. This is the B final, Weybridge Molesey Boat Club, Wycliffe Junior Rowing Club, Enniskillen Sir William Borlase, Nottingham and Union Rowing Club at the bottom of the screen. So this is race number 219, and looking at it here, that's pretty even stuff, I would say. Molesey, I was listening into the time trial earlier today. Molesey put in a very decent shift in that, but it's always very difficult that in the time trial. Depends who you're chasing, who you're not chasing. It's an indicator. Side by side, that's a proper race, and this is a proper race with Molesey Boat Club probably about half a length. Weybridge nearest to them, they are at the top of your screen there, about a quarter of a length. That guy with the red dots really getting on my nerves. Can we move him? It's a bloke, is it? Yeah. There we go. And nearest to us, Enniskillen. They're having a push, and they in fact are being pushed along by Sir William Borlase. Always good crews produced by Sir William Borlase's grammar school down there in Marlow. Always very competitive. So they will be pushing halfway through. 1,000 meters gone, and here we are sat at the finish, and you think, by gum, that is a long way. So they're halfway. Enniskillen are in. Are they? No, they're not. So somebody's interrupting me here. Weybridge at the top, Molesey Boat Club, Wycliffe, Enniskillen, Sir William Borlase, and Nottingham and Union. Nearest to us at the bottom of the screen, it is Borlase. Just above them, it is Enniskillen. Enniskillen having a bit of a push, try and get back on terms to Molesey. The gap there for the lane is Wycliffe, who look like they've been dropped. At the top of the screen, it's Weybridge. At the moment, it's these three crews scrapping it out for 1250 meter mark. It's still Molesey ahead of Weybridge, and then Enniskillen. Enniskillen are nearest to
quads with the race well advanced, and what a fascinating story it's been so far, because Molesey have led this six-boat B final virtually from the outset, completely turning around the result from this morning's time trial when Wycliffe Junior Rowing Club were the fastest of these six quads on the water. But all credit to Wycliffe, they were back in the field, they've been eating their way through the tail enders. We saw a very good start by Nottingham and Union, that's at the bottom of your picture, but as you can see, they've dropped right out through the first 1,000. They were well up in contention, but then they completely ran out of steam and are almost the complete tail enders, with only Sir William Borlase behind them in sixth position. But a little trio of crews at the top of your picture with 500 to go. Weybridge are right up there, vying with Molesey. Just 1.3 seconds separated these two quads in this morning's time trial. And just look at Wycliffe with their purple blades. Slow and steady wins the race, said somebody way back. And that's certainly true of Wycliffe. Not the fastest starters, but they have just got stuck in there, driven on by their stroke athlete Ella Fullman, backed up by Yasmin Howe, Catherine Burton and Jessica Hunt. And finally, at this incredibly late stage, 300 metres to go, they have drawn level with Molesey, who have had the advantage throughout the first three quarters of this race. Lucy Clemenson for the Molesey crew, driving her crew along, currently at 35 strokes a minute. Now, have they got any response to the Wycliffe challenge? It is absolutely neck and neck between these two crews as we enter the red buoy zone that marks the final 250 metres on the lake here at Eton Dorney. Well, Wycliffe, no notable change in their rate. They're down at 34, in fact, but Molesey have kicked in. They've taken it up a couple of pips, and Molesey go through and have regained the lead. Half a canvas ahead of Wycliffe. Weybridge, they're still up there in there with a mix. This is fantastic stuff. 7 seconds separated these two crews in this morning's time trial. But as I said on that occasion, the side-by-side racing is a completely different kettle of fish from time trials. When you're rowing in a vacuum, you've got no real idea about what the crews in front and behind you are doing, nothing to relate your race pace to. Completely different to side-by-side. We're coming down to the line, though, and Molesey leading the way by just under a canvas.
What a cracking finish. Well done, those three crews. Weybridge, Molesey Boat Club, and Wycliffe even. But I think they probably did just get up on the line there. What a truly wonderful race. So we'll probably have to wait for the official verdict, like the old days, somebody waving a white flag and somebody agreeing with them, etc., etc. But on the line, super race that. Really, really good finish. Congratulations to the crews. So we're looking here at the results on the screen. Problem is they don't give us any names. So we got the times. 7:44. That's a really, really decent time there for the J16 girls quads. That was the B final. We'll have to get back to you confirming the official score there. We've only got some preliminary timings. No, we're guessing there, I suppose, boys and girls. I think Robert called it, but he was slightly behind the finish line. Robert's never behind the curve. He was just behind the finish line on that occasion. And we're sat on the finish line. And to be honest with you, it was very, very close to call. I'm looking. Well, Wycliffe won. Congratulations to them. So presumably Molesey second, and Weybridge in third. Okay. Yeah, wow. 0.3 and 0.5 of a second. So I don't know if you boys and girls are following this or you parents are following it at home, but there is a tracker here giving the score. So really, really close. I mean, look at how the lead changed backwards and forwards. Molesey must have thought they had that in the bag and they were just pipped on the line. There you are, the winner. Wycliffe Junior Rowing Club, the J16 quads. That was the B final. We're very much looking forward to the A final, which is at the 1,000-metre mark. It's Headington, Henley, Marlow, Kingston Grammar School, Tideway Scullers, and George Watson's. In that order, let's see if we can pick up down the course